Hi there and welcome. If you've not met me before, I'm Tina Wright. I'm a psychological therapist helping people with various different stress illness symptoms. Now, these are things that are not always medically explained, things like IBS and heart palpitations and various other issues that we can have physically that actually have a psychological cause. So I'm here today joined by Kreon, who is a recent client of mine, and we're just going to have a little chat about how his symptoms were at the beginning of therapy and then what he found as he went through therapy and how it is now, just to give you an idea of that journey you can go on if you wanted therapy yourself. So let's introduce Kreon. Hi there. How are you doing?
Hi, how are you? Happy New
I'm
Year.
good. Happy New Year's. Yes, thank you for joining me. So, if you don't mind, Creon, can you tell people a little bit about how your symptoms were before we started therapy about 4 or 5 months ago? You know, what it was that bothered you and it made you sort of look for help, really.
Before I'll start therapy with Tina and try to find another solution apart and without the NHS, I had pains all over my body that they were driving me to think that there is a heart problem. I had pains in my legs, in my arms, in the chest, and generally elsewhere. I was angry with even small things because a seagull was flying near my son's car or such things, fine things, really. And when I found Tina and we started the sessions, I felt much better. And during the time of about 4.5 months or 5 months, I don't remember exactly. Now I feel much more better, much more easy, much more understanding the meaning of well-being and the meaning that I cannot change things that happen in the universe because of various things that I don't want to mention now, but bad things anyway, not humanitarian at all and not legal at all, I could say. And now I am much more better.
So, how are those aches and pains in your body? Those aches and pains in your body, do you have those still?
95%, let's say, they have disappeared. And anyway, now I know when I have pain, the reason of it, and how to treat it, and how to solve it or reduce this pain and this situation. And recently I had an event 2 days ago. I went somewhere that, although outside it was very nice place, very huge, etc. To enter inside, it was a small, very small door, like entering in a cave or in a or in a catacomb.
Gosh, yeah. Very enclosed.
So at that time I felt very depressed and very unhappy, and I thought about Tina and went out of this place to get rid of them and of what I was going to discuss and do with them, and start thinking about the breathing, about controlling the feelings, etc. And about calming techniques. And really, in 10 minutes, I was like before I'll go to that place.
Brilliant. And that's what we want to do, isn't it? Have those coping strategies, because we can't change life. We can't change that somewhere is like a cave or a catacomb. It's going to be
Certainly,
that way.
certainly,
Yeah.
certainly.
But if we know how to deal with it, if we've learned those tools and we can bring them to mind when we need them, I think that's
Yeah,
the gift of therapy,
yeah,
isn't it? It gives you
yeah.
that confidence to know you can deal with those times when things are going to feel a little bit unsettled and cause us more symptoms in the body. Do you agree?
Yes, certainly. And what I would like to say to other people, it's not to leave the sessions as when they stopped. They should, to my opinion, I believe, read again and again and again all those techniques that Tina suggests them, such as the calming techniques, even the journaling. It's quite helpful. It's like throwing a heavy bag from your back, or a snowball from your face. It doesn't matter how you will say it. And also this will help and improve the situation.
Yes.
Also,
Yeah.
in this way, you can control and your anger explosions.
That was the other thing that you were finding difficult, wasn't it? That the anger and how it would just,
Yes,
erupt
because
almost.
of my nature, from the Mediterranean country, Greece, I am hot-tempered, let's say, and depending very much and of all those unhappy and unpleasant situations I had 10 years ago, my mood became much more sensitive. So I was, and I am angry with even small things. And now this is slowly controlled.
Yes, and it is a work in progress, isn't it? It's not something that we suddenly switch off, but it is
Yes,
easier as time goes on, with when you know what's going on and you understand it and have the tools to control it.
you are right. It's not a knob to turn it off or on.
Yes, yeah, but knowing that you can and have the ability to change it and control it and switch it down a little bit. Does that
Yes,
change what you do in your life? Does it change where you can go or who you spend time with?
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So if someone was, I think you've alluded to this anyway, but if someone was sort of having similar symptoms to you a while, like they've been having those symptoms for a while, they're noticing that there's some symptoms in their body, sensations that they don't like, and medical science, the NHS or doctors, etc., haven't been able to get to the bottom of it, would you say that therapy is the way to go?
Yes, certainly, because I had reached to take about 8 pills per day, and this is of course not ideal.
Mm. And how many are you
Now I am
taking?
just taking 3 pills of day, and I am very fine.
Good. I'm so
And
pleased.
mainly the two ones are the medicines that I was taking before my problem. The one is for the blood pressure, and the other is for the stomach,
Mm.
the
Yes,
acid of the stomach.
and that's the thing. We're not claiming that we can cure everything, but it is ways of helping to reduce the amount of medication and
Yeah,
to improve our quality of life. I
Yeah.
think that's what I'm hearing from you, is that, you know, we're able to do a lot more things that we weren't able to when we felt unwell and had our mood and anxieties, our anger interfering with what we could do. So thank you ever so much. You know, you've been a wonderful client, and we're going to continue catching up every so often, aren't we? Just to make sure things are on course. You know, having 3 monthly follow-ups just to make sure that, you know, there's no problems that have arisen in that time, and that we
I
can.
thank you very much for your time and for your help. That it was really solving matters
Oh, thank you, Kreon.
and matters that they were teasing me and don't letting me to live a proper life according to my age.
Yes. Yeah, and thank you for doing the work and for trusting me to guide you in that, because sometimes, you know, we might want to do these things, but it takes a lot of courage to do it, to make those
Yeah,
changes. So you've done so well.
everything. It's a matter of a decision.
Mm,
If you want to live better and solve your problems that are not really problems, are ideas in the mind, because everything is controlled from the mind, we like it or not. You should do these sessions with Tina, and you will definitely see much more improvement.
thank you, Creon. Anything else you want to add, or should we call that a day and finish there?
No, no, no.
No, lovely. Thanks so much. I'm going to stop the recording. If anybody wants any support, do get in touch. The details are below how you can
Yeah,
contact me.
yeah,
Take
yeah.
care.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much.